Okay, so hopefully the audio in this is actually synced up. I've had some problems with it before, but here we go. Recording this video for you guys. So, your first question as to, I guess, what sets me apart in my work experience from other employees. My favorite thing that I discovered and working in the hospitality industry and any industry, honestly, education, anything like that, is when you're interacting with a person, finding out what their thing is, or I call it what their thing is. It's just finding through conversation or interaction with the person, finding out what is the one thing or the couple of things that they're just into. And throughout my experience working in a bar, like, the best way I've found to have repeat customers and to kind of build a client base, essentially, in a bar is finding out what people's thing is, being able to talk to people about their thing that they're passionate about, and the fact that they come to you specifically to talk about whatever that thing is definitely something that in the previous bar that I worked at, that was very, very important, and also how I started to build a client base of repeat customers because of that. Unfortunately, the bar went out of business while I was building that client base, but that is neither here nor there. As to your second question, as to the concept from the video, the main point, it amazes me because this is the thing that I've run into actually with a lot of the other business projects that I work on, the irrelevancy of being right. So many times my biggest thing that I've been working on actually myself and with friends is knowing when you don't, that it's not important to win. Honestly, that basically is that even if you think you're right or the other person thinks they're right, I have this thing that I've been trying to spread around, which is if you have an interaction with a person and it is something goes wrong with it, and all that comes out of it is that both of you walk away with your negative opinions of each other or of whatever the problem was being reinforced, then I think both people messed up somehow. And if you're in the service industry, I think, or the hospitality industry, that becomes even more important, because if the person, all that happens after this, bad interaction is that the customer walks away with their negative opinion of the place being reinforced, and the employee walks away with their negative opinion of the situation being of, like, whatever type of customer. And oh god, I've run into that so many times, where it's like you expect a certain thing from a person who looks a certain way or reacts a certain way, and then that situation is handled badly, and the customer walks away with their bad opinion of bartenders or waitresses or whatever, waiters, whatever, being reinforced, and the employee walked away with their bad opinion of whatever that type of customer was being reinforced, and nothing good comes out of that experience. And I ran into that a number of times, less so when I was a bartender, more when I was slightly lower down on the totem pole. I was a host at a Mexican restaurant for 7 years on the Upper West Side in Manhattan, and a lot of that, the central problem I think that happened in that restaurant was particularly that after a while you have policies that the restaurant has that could be waived or whatever, and then you have these people who come in and they have their negative opinion of the young person working on the counter being reinforced, and the person working on the counter has their preconceived negative opinion of the type of customer who comes into this restaurant being reinforced, and no one walks away with a good experience. Everyone's miserable. And that's a horrible way to run a business. Also, probably why that place eventually went under. I won't mention their name, but it may or may not be if I end up submitting a resume. Or you want the story, I will tell you the story. I will gladly tell you the story, because there's a lot of fun stories there. But that is the central takeaway that I've had from the concept in that video. And it struck me as really funny that the whole concept of the irrelevancy of being right, especially nowadays, and with the internet, arguments on the internet always devolve with two people walking away like, you suck, and no change, nothing good came out of it. So that was the main thing that I pulled from the video, and also rang very true with the experience I've had in the restaurant industry. And hopefully when I, just as a side note, when I compress this video, the video and the audio will line up. I am hopeful, but if it doesn't, we can talk in person.